What up, everybody? Today is 1/1/26, New Year's Day. Building Y to turn my life into a story, to turn everyone's life into a story so we can see the beauty that this life is for what it is while we're living it. We're so consumed with the day-to-day of, living. It can be hard to see it for what it is, and I know I myself personally fall victim for it. So I've been kind of building this app, trying to figure out what it is. Yesterday, I released a shareholder letter, which is basically just an exercise for myself to unpack the last 2 years so as to just come to grips with who I am and what I actually want to build. And the app basically will take my quotes, it'll listen to the things I hear and say, and turn that into a story. And here's the story, and here's my own quotes kind of played back to me throughout the day, and I'm going to narrate that. Is a fun little exercise. Maybe this will become a series. I have no idea. The only way to figure out what this is to do it. And I really did not feel like doing this. I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I hit a wall. Maybe it was because I was like, I'm going to post to YouTube. I'm going to post to Instagram. I'm going to post to Twitter. I'm going to post to Substack. I'm going to post everywhere. Fuck it. We're just going to do one thing. We're going to do YouTube, and we're going to figure out how to do it right. At the very least, we're going to get practice speaking and telling the story. Kind of a long intro, but here goes. By 9:24 a.m., this is when I started recording. I was walking through Union Square, and these are my own words played back to me.
The product loop is crystallizing the thesis. It's just a mirror to play your words back to you.
So the idea is, okay, I have this ambient system that listens to the things I hear and say, right? Everyone's building AI tools that will then use this to write your email. And I'm saying, fuck that. I don't want that. I want to just hear the words that I said. I want to understand who I am. So that's the product. Just play the words back to me. And I do like getting this little story, but we're going to figure out what this is. But basically, this day had a lot of context from me writing that shareholder letter and narrating it out loud and telling people about it. But the words landed, right? I'd spent the last 2 years wandering, went through South Park Commons, ran a marathon with a broken foot, digged up some old demons from my father's pizzeria that I ran, leaving my previous startup that was tough, made me cry. The morning was a reckoning disguised as a manifesto as I narrated my own origin story like a man rehearsing testimony. My chronically red eyes, as you can see, I'm looking pretty good right now, but that's chill. The name everyone questioned, Andrea, isn't that a girl's name? Well, kinda. The Excel spreadsheets that I used to validate by hand at my first job, right? It's pretty funny.
My first project, validate Microsoft Excel spreadsheets by hand. Yes, I was proving Excel, a calculator, was right by hand with another calculator.
Right? The absurdity of it all. It's pretty hilarious. But the real story of this shareholder letter, the real unpacking, the real self-work that I was doing was the story of the losses. Losing my father's pizzeria that I took over and ran for him and lost. We can blame COVID, but we can also blame the self. Also, let's not jump ahead.
There came a point when I realized I was going to lose the pizza shop. This was the only time I've ever had a mental breakdown. I lost it. I just bawled like a baby.
And then there was a second time, leaving LSD, leaving my best buddy, Yev, the startup we had co-founded together. Yev
texted me after, something along the lines of make me proud. I cried. First time since the pizzeria.
Yev, one of my best buddies, first person I met at Versi, Batman flat brim, scraggly beard, helped teach me how to code. We co-founded LSD together. And I walked away, and that shit stung. And he texted me, make me proud, and that was the second time in my adult life that I've cried. But we're gonna do right by him, all right? We're gonna figure this out, and we're gonna bring him on, right?
And then the third, call me a romantic, but we're bringing Yev on. Yev's gonna be the CTO of all this. It's the only way this story works and makes sense.
Yev is great, the smartest person I've ever met to date, and we're going to bring him on. He's going to be CTO. All the code is going to have to meet the Yev bar, so we're going to bring Yev on. We're going to make it happen. I'm speaking it into existence. The letter I'd been writing, obviously not a pitch deck, it's a confession, and this was the realization that only came from doing the exercise. This was me at the end of it.
This is me burning the boats. Going all in on something that might not work. Something I can't prove.
Something that asks me to be vulnerable in public. The quote cut out. The app is not perfect. This is scary. I don't want to put this on the internet. Ideally, I could just build the perfect thing and then have that be that, but that's not how this works. If you want to help people actualize and bridge the gap meaningfully between who they are and who they want to be, you have to become that person, and you have to become the storyteller that moves the world. And yeah, here we are. That's what this is. Right. This is the vulnerability. This is the thing you need to run towards because it's scary.
The thing only you can do. The thing you run from because it's scary. The thing you run towards because it's scary. Face your fucking fears.
Face your fucking fears. The more I tell myself this, the more we're going to bring it into existence. There's no other way about this. I'm willing this into existence. Why is here. And so the more I speak, the more the product crystallizes in my head, what I'm building, what's going on here.
Mirror into your own soul to help you see the forest from the trees, to help you connect the dots, to help you see your life for the story.
To help you see your life for the story it is. Our lives are beautiful. Your life is beautiful. What is your story, right? Play your own words back to you. Imagine doing this exercise by yourself, with your own narrative, right? My narrative happens to be extreme and kind of a meta play of me telling the story of me building the thing to tell the story of me. You get it. But that's the mechanism. That's the magic.
The power of self-talk. That is what this is. Don't lose sight of that. Play your own words back to you, no matter what problem it is you're trying to solve.
Right? Hear your own words back to you. There's power in that. By the afternoon, I was at Versi, surrounded by friends. We were debating Brian Johnson's Morning Wood, whether Caitlin Clark is gay or not. Funny, lighthearted stuff. But I just kept circling back.
I think the real feature, the only thing I actually care about is hearing my quotes, or the funny quotes other people say. Yeah. Like, you can have AI stitch it together all you want, and it's just AI being AI. We don't want fucking AI. We want people.
We want people. We want the quotes. We don't want fucking AI. And AI did a good job of giving me these little scaffolding in between the story, but fuck that. Who am I? What are the words I'm saying? Who are you? What are the words you say? You can't run from this. It's a mirror. We're going to listen to what you do and what you say, and we're going to help you, because that's going to help you. There's no faking it, right? I don't want to do this. Anyway. I was talking with Bella, a buddy, about MDMA therapy, and that reminded me of one of the core memories in this whole journey. I was out in the Hamptons with some buddies and did a little bit of MDMA for a concert, and boy, was that one of the nights that I just could not stop thinking about Y.
I was really falling in love with Y then. Oh my god, I forgot about this story. Wow. I was fucking doodling on my notes app. It was the time I
You see, the app captured that. I would have just forgot. Life moves so fast, but there it is. There's where this is, right? That was the moment that the vision clicked. This was more than 2 years ago, right? This isn't true. The app ambiently caught someone else's breakup. Whatever. It's not perfect yet. We're working on it. But the day crystallized, here's the fucking thesis. Here's what we're doing.
Self-actualization at scale. That's the goal.
That's all that matters. We're going to help people actualize at scale. That's why. I digress. The metrics that matters when there's no money, no status, no external validation. Self-actualization. Who are you? Who do you actually want to be? Who am I becoming? Who am I?
But really, it's how do you prove to yourself that you're the fucking CEO, man? 2026 is the year of being CEO. What does a CEO do? He goes and raises $5 million. He tells the story in a way that fucking moves people.
This is me hyping myself up to literally do this, because after 2 years, I have been castrated. That's kind of an extreme word, but you gotta rebuild the fire. I lost the fire, and I'm rediscovering the fire. New Year's, baby. And so this was an exercise in me hyping myself up.
This is me going in all in on something that might not work, something I can't prove, and something that forces me to be vulnerable in public, with stakes, with everyone watching. But
I know this might not work. Actually, fuck that. I know this is gonna work. That's why I'm doing this. Be a little cocky with it. This is gonna work. This is me telling myself, because no one else is here listening, this is gonna work.
Everything you do is a battle against yourself, your mind, to get stronger, to be the greatest there ever was. The greatest what? Greatest person, greatest version of you.
That's right. It's a battle. You versus you. That's what this whole journey has been for me. That's what this app is here to do. Help me be fucking great. God.
You've been assembling the pieces for so long, putting the little twigs in the kindling, stacking the small branches on top, then the logs, all of it. Why? To set the fucking world on fire.
Why? To set the fucking world on fire. Just hearing myself say that fires me up. Now I'm like, fuck, I wish I had this energy from the beginning of the video. But that's the point. We're just gonna go. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna figure it out in public. I've got no idea how this works. I'm open to all ideas, any suggestions you may have. The only thing we're not changing is the name, okay? It's gotta be called Why. I'm very stubborn. Why does it have to be called Why? I'm very stubborn. I think when I said that the first time, it worked. I'm going to be signing off. We're going to see you again tomorrow with the story. All right? Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Let's